Hi, my name is Tanya White. I'm a fourth year psychology and sociology major.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Kelly. I'm a fourth year history and women's studies major.
And I'm Audrey Benton. I'm a fourth year sociology and women and gender studies major.
I'm Sarah Skeptura. I'm a fourth year English major. Our team is so excited to be here today to share our project with you. Before we begin to explain the details of our design and implementation, we wanted to start with explaining the framework within which our project operated. The Young Women Leaders Program is a mentoring program at UVA that matches college women with at-risk middle school girls from the local community for weekly group and individual mentoring. These college-age mentors also participate in a weekly course on mentoring best practices to facilitate a beneficial mentoring relationship. Everyone on our project team has served as a mentor in YWLP before starting this project, and as a mentor, we have each had firsthand experience with the issue we are researching: relational aggression and victimization.
So relational aggression, or RA, is defined as non-physical behavior used to damage a status or social standing within a peer group. Similarly, relational victimization, or RV, is the experience of being directly or indirectly excluded or socially manipulated through peer relationships. So this aggression can be expressed through actions such as spreading rumors about another girl or exclusion from the peer group, like not letting a certain girl sit with you at lunch. For the sake of clarity going forward, we're going to refer to RA to mean both relational aggression and victimization. So this behavior is extremely commonplace. If you guys don't mind me asking, now that we all have a working definition, how many people think they've ever been a victim or perpetrator of this behavior? So looking around the room, you can see that it's very much a commonplace phenomenon and a part of everyday life, but it's especially detrimental during early adolescence. Because middle school is a time of growth for peer relationships, this behavior has a significant impact. Recent research shows that girls who are victimized by relational aggression are more likely to be rejected, withdrawn, depressed, anxious, and delinquent. So this phenomenon is very much an issue within our local community, as seen through the YWLP program. Over 71% of middle school mentees in YWLP were identified by their college mentors as being perpetrators or victims of RA. One YWLP middle school mentee stated that this kind of exclusion occurs basically every day, while a college mentor explained that navigating the challenges of relational aggression is, without a doubt, one of the biggest challenges in my little's daily life in middle school. So the purpose of our project was to empower our middle school mentees to better deal with this issue and give our college mentors the resources to assist their mentees. Because all four of us have been involved in YWLP in the past, we were very much personally invested in this issue. Through seeing our own mentees struggle to navigate the complexities of RA, as well as seeing our fellow mentors stumble to provide useful information to their mentees, we realized the need for and importance of our project. In addition, our familiarity with the YWLP program structure and curriculum as participants provided useful insight into our curriculum modifications. So our work went in 3 phases. In phase 1, we gathered data through focus groups with mentees and mentors and conducted analysis. In phase 2, we implemented curriculum modifications. And in phase 3, we carried out a program evaluation of these curriculum changes.
Our project sought to better understand the impact that mentoring programs such as YWLP can have on the ways that middle school girls deal with relational aggression and victimization. To do this, we first gathered information from middle school girls and college mentors in the 2011-2012 school year. We conducted 2 to 3 person focus groups with 32 mentees from a mix of 4 local middle schools in spring 2012. Girls were selected for these focus groups based on recommendations by their mentors and group facilitators. During the focus groups, we asked mentees a series of questions based on a hypothetical RA scenario. From the focus groups, we identified 3 major themes that we hope to address for the following year. The focus groups revealed that mentees had only a vague understanding of what constitutes RA, and littles often struggled to identify RA behaviors. They didn't know how to name their behavior or how their reaction to victimization could also lead to further aggression. For example, if a mentee was made fun of, she often described a scenario where she would in turn act out in the same manner as a defense or revenge. Additionally, focus groups showed that mentees had an incomplete understanding of the complexities of the emotions involved in RA. A typical scenario describing this often involved a mentee who found herself physically ill following an RA interaction. But she failed to understand that this event was the origin of her bodily reaction, and she failed to understand the emotional effect she could have on others in perpetrating this behavior. Lastly, mentees struggled to identify appropriate resources available to them when they encounter RA. The mentees had wavering confidence in the ability of the adults in their lives to appropriately address their problems, with one mentee stating, "Teachers just don't deal with the problem." The mentees also struggled with identifying ways in which they could soothe themselves and others when dealing with this issue. These themes led us to develop 3 goals for our curriculum changes. We hope to better inform mentees about RA, providing them with an accessible working definition of this concept. We also sought to help mentees be aware of and recognize relational aggression scenarios. Finally, we hope to assess mentees in dealing with RA by providing them with tools for responding to such situations. These goals then directed our curriculum enhancements.
In order to best equip mentors with proficiency in RA, we conducted small workshops to learn about this phenomenon and address how best to assist their mentees with dealing with this issue. For the second phase of our project, we took themes and modified existing YWLP curriculum to reflect our goals for addressing RA in the summer of 2012. We implemented these changes in the 2012-2013 school year, and activities included role plays, videos, interactive discussions, and a slight modification to existing YWLP activities. To facilitate curriculum improvement most effectively, we completed a review of empirically validated programs and activities that have enhanced social problem-solving skills. Dr. Mark Fraser, an author of the social problem-solving program Making Choices, met our goal of enhancing mentee ability to evaluate RA situations. We adopted one activity, Here Comes the Judge, which allowed mentees to peer evaluate different responses to relationally aggressive scenarios. And through interactive discussions, mentors and mentees together were able to identify the most successful means for addressing these issues.
During phase 3 of our research project, we focused specifically on receiving feedback about our curriculum revisions. We conducted 11 focus groups comprised of college-age mentors and facilitators in December of 2012, three months after our updated YWLP curriculum. The mentors and facilitators highlighted how the curriculum changes enhance opportunities to talk candidly about relational aggression with the middle school girls. Overall, they found that the curriculum was helpful and useful, with one group of mentors emphasizing that the updated activity about RA, in their own words, prompted our very first really good conversation as a group. However, they indicated that more teaching, reading, and role play be implemented into the future curriculum. They also recommended that more time be allotted to learn more about this topic. We also believe that there were several aspects of our project that place limits on our assessments. Limitations include reliance on self-reported data, a sample from a homogeneous community, limited time frame for curriculum modifications, and program evaluations that were conducted after 9 of the 18 program sessions. Despite these limitations, we believe our project achieved our purpose specifically through success in 3 key areas.
So our focus group and surveys provided us with data that affirmed the existence of RA as a problem for the adolescent women in the YWLP program. 71% of mentees were identified as exhibiting this behavior by their college-age mentors. In addition, young women struggling to deal with this behavior were present in every focus group we conducted. In every single focus group, they asked for additional resources to deal with RA.
We also determined that YWLP provides a unique forum for these interventions. Conversations about RA were fraught with difficulty for mentees. One young woman stated that she couldn't tell her parents about these issues because she felt uncomfortable opening up to her mom. However, mentees also recognized that mentors could be a resource and provide assistance for dealing with these emotions. Through weekly meetings and one-on-one time, the YWLP structure provides a promising forum to begin to have discussions about this difficult topic.
Going forward, there continues to be a need for more information and training around relational aggression for mentors, mentees, and community members. Luckily, there is a 2014 JPC group dedicated to these goals. Not only do we know that mentors and mentees have benefited from our project, but we have grown as students as researchers, and we thank JPC for affording us this opportunity.